Οι γάτες.
Οι γάτες. Οι σκύλοι.
Σκύλοι.
Το φίδι.
Το φίδι.
Οι γάτες. Οι σκύλοι. Η γάτα, οι γάτες.
Η γάτα, οι γάτας. The cat, female. Cats, plural. So, οι γάτες. What do we have here? You're going to join. Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Happy to. Can you tell us what you recognize in this plural form in the meantime? Up in my notepad. What would Pawnini call this ending in the plural? So I go to VerbAlly on Twitch. It sounds like you're there. Are you there?
Yes.
Excellent.
The ending is Sue and Just.
Just is correct. What was the first thing you said?
Sue.
Oh, right. For the singular?
Right.
I guess it would be, yeah, underlyingly, with a feminine substitute, yeah. But mainly this S, not just the position in the chart, but also the form itself is just. So Indo-European e is preserved in Greek, and that lowered to in Indic.
Οι ελέφαντες.
Elephades. Speaking of Egyptian, and here it is too. Now the article e, spelled oi, that had a pronominal nominative plural ending, which is also there in Indic. Elephades. And the nt gives a single sound in Greek, modern Greek. So let me just wrap up this at least one Greek thing to start with, and then we can jump right in. Can you reshare? Let's see. Let me get open what I've got. I've got the sign list from that Swiss page, the Swiss wiki, or Swiki. And I've got Lexilogos. So I was thinking, let's try to create a doc where we can transcribe it. And I'll just go ahead and do it in Google Drive. Let me call it at least one. Yeah, let's get the Latin one open too. Good. So over on Drive.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I'm just starting a new sheet. Everything all right?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm going to share it with you too.
Okay, be sure to hide our emails publicly so we don't get
Okay.
flooded.
Will do, yeah. As you request. Yeah, can you see that spreadsheet?
Yes, I can see it.
Tell me if it disappears. Let me get this one up.
Okay.
Do you still see it?
I do not. I see Google Drive.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, now I see Duolingo.
Okay, good, yeah. All right, I'm going to share it in this wise. And it's coming through to you. We can work on it together. And then I don't think it'll show anymore. Any names. This must be riveting for people watching. Okay. So you should have access now. Let me know if I need to adjust anything.
Δεν έχεις τα βιβλία σου.
Δεν έχεις τα βιβλία σου. So this is a neuter noun, plural and a. So we've got more than just us two. Then, from Greek uden is the negative. Uden meant nothing, not one, and then is just abstracted from that, broken off. You do not have. Do you not have your books? Don't you have your beaks? And do you know what time you guys are going to have dinner tonight?
I'm sorry?
What time are you having dinner?
Oh, I already had dinner.
I see. Excellent.
Η γυναίκα διαβάζει
Yeah,
εφημερίδες.
I went to a funeral today
Yeah.
and was pretty exhausted. So that's why I wanted to do this early so I can get to bed early. I just ate something when I got home.
Okay. Εφημερίδες. Η γυναίκα, so same singular ending as in the cat word. Διαβάζει. This is the very same inflection as in ancient Greek. That is very little changed.
Γυναίκα.
Present tense. And efimeridas, this is different because there's no accusative ending difference. The old ancient Greek accusative plural ending for a consonant stem was us, and that represents the sonant nasal. Ms or ms. But just S here. The woman reads newspapers, plural.
Τα άλογα πίνουν νερό.
The aloha, the horses. Pinun. Pinun, what would it have been? Pinusi, I think. Pinusi, nero in Greek, in ancient Greek. The horses drink water.
Αυτοί διαβάζουν εφημερίδες.
So this would have collapsed the distinction between nominative and accusative.
At least in this noun class, it seems. I don't know if there's a difference in other cases. Maybe in the singular?
Okay.
Yeah, let's keep our eyes peeled.
Αυτοί διαβάζουν εφημερίδες. Αυτοί διαβάζουν εφημερίδες.
They read newspapers.
Αυτοί τρώνε μήλα.
Τρώνε. They. With that same
Τρώνε. Αυτοί.
participial plural. Sorry, pronominal, not participial. They τρώνε. Eat. Mila. Neuter noun, apples. Neuter plural. Το βιβλίο τα. Well, what do you say, Levi? Which one here? You'll see it in a moment.
Okay. Bibliota is the word. Oh yes. That is. Oh, this is to biblio is the singular.
Yep.
So it wants the plural.
Ta is the article.
Right.
Yep.
So vivli.
No, that's not it.
Nope.
The neuter plural is like the Latin ending in a.
Oh, vivlia.
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 Man, a little too far away. Let's try that.
Οι εφημερίδες είναι δικές σου.
Ine was the old infinitive to be, but it's now finite. Οι εφημερίδες, the newspapers. Είναι δικές. This was the old adjective just.
Δικές.
Just and right and so on. Just yours, meaning are yours. The su isn't an independent word, or else it would have an accent.
Σου.
Actually, no. Hold on, that's different. The su, however, just it cannot be a phrase by itself. It's got to lean on to a preceding one. Το μήλο.
The su is like a possessive adjective.
And it's an enclitic. Well, I wouldn't really call it an adjective. It doesn't behave like one. It doesn't agree with the gender of the possessed thing, but it does. Let's see. It does agree with gender of the possessor, so I wouldn't call it an adjective. Το μήλο τα. What do you think for this one? For apple, apples.
Well, vivlo ended with o, and
Vivlio.
it had an ending that was not an option. So.
What?
It was vivlio, which is not an option here. We don't see milia.
Okay, good. Let's look at that.
Not
use
sure.
A transliteration To vivlio. The B is now a fricative. Vivlio, and I'm going to omit accent. And the plural for the book one, I'm in my notes now. What was the plural for books?
Vivlio. Vivlia, I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's right. Ta vivlia. Here it's tomilo. What's the stem of book?
So I think it should be Mila.
Yes. What's the
Oh, and
stem?
it has to do with consonant final versus vowel final
Please
in the stem.
explain.
So I think the root could be bibli for book and mil for apple.
There is a difference, but the stem final is really the vowel in all cases here.
Okay.
Underlyingly. The consonant stem is what you see in elephades, elephas.
Οι ελέφαντες τρώνε μήλα.
The T is the stem final for this elephant noun, which is why we get an S added. The elephants eat apples.
Αυτοί είναι ελέφαντες.
These are elephants. So afti, either they or these. The dogs are our own. Modern Greek. And it's e skili. What's the word R, the copula?
Some form of st.
Ine.
I'm sorry.
It's ine.
Okay.
Ine, the old infinitive. Ine, and then our own. Dikes mas. Iskili ine dikes mas. Dikimas. Oh, wrong inflection. That's right. It's dikos diki. Iskili ine dikimas. That's what it should be. The horses. Aloga. Ta aloga.
Τα άλογα
Είναι.
είναι
Diki. Dika. Because neuter.
δικά
Dika tus.
τους.
So the tus refers to them. They are the possessor. The dogs. Iskili.
Τι σκύλοι
Είναι.
είναι
Είναι.
δική
Diki mas.
μας.
There it is. Alright. Shall we look at the Greek text first? Or the Egyptian? What do you think?
Probably the Greek,
Okay.
because we can show that we know it, and then we can use that to translate the hieroglyphics, just like the original translators did.
Would you like to know what it means first?
Yes.
Okay. English rendering starts on this page. In the reign of the young
Or
dog.
actually, let's try to piece together the Greek,
Okay.
and
Why
then
not?
if we can't figure it
Yeah,
out, then
alright.
we can look at the meaning.
It'll still be there, that's true.
Kind of fill in the gaps.
Okay. So it's just all capitals because this is an ancient text. And the first word is basilevodos. Basilevontos. So let's think. How do we want to think for within a single language? Let's just go down word by word in the column and provide glosses. So here we'll put the
Okay,
Greek,
we're gonna put it in there.
and then we'll do a gloss next to it, and then we'll create more tabs as we go. View, I need to say freeze one.
Great keyboard, just in case I'm gonna type it in here. There we go. We don't need to mess with the lowercase. Good. Interesting, the ancient Greek keyboard still includes the lowercase.
Well, it's used now, just as it is for Latin.
Yeah, but it's weird because it wasn't used anciently.
but it is now, and we are in the present, not in the past. I don't find it weird, is what I'm saying.
I guess, but if we're doing ancient Greek, then we should write it in the ancient Greek way.
Well, I'm afraid there's too many centuries of tradition otherwise. What using lowercase allows you to do is mark the accents more conveniently, which were also not part of the ancient
Okay.
writing system, but they give us important knowledge about the language. That's kind of like saying
Okay.
we should write the Chinese classics with the 2,000-year-old character forms. I mean, I suppose you can. It's fun, but that's just not how the writing system works.
I see.
Or how it's in use, I should say, not how it works. Okay, we got the first word in. Let's do this. Let's do a column of transliteration. For those who don't have much experience reading Greek, let's insert one right. So could you provide that, please?
Yes.
Okay. Translate.
And hopefully they can get some experience reading Greek and seeing. It's actually quite similar to the English, the Roman letters that we
Oh,
use for English.
yes. You know what? Let's make sure that okay, this book gives us first a translation of the Greek, then the Greek text, then it gives us English translation of the Demotic text,
Mm-hmm.
and then a transliteration of the Demotic text, but do they really begin in the same place?
Unsure. I don't have that book, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm trying to check now. Oh, I'll just check the translations first. As concerning the text. No, that's not it. Where does it start?
Oh, I have a transliteration question for you.
What's it?
I would, if I were transliterating it, I would have both epsilon and eta go to E. Should I do eta as like an H, or if I encounter an eta, how should I transliterate it?
Let's do what I have in the notes here. For eta, let's use E colon.
Okay.
It looks like the introductory text differs in the two languages.
Uh-oh.
There's got to be some overlap, or else the Rosetta Stone wouldn't have done what it did. Well, you know what? Let's just do the first sentence of this. I don't think we'll get much beyond that. And this will be a good sort of finding our feet exercise. And I also would say let's break down, if we do any analysis of the words, let's do it in the transliterated column. So pretty good so far. You're using a U for the epsilon, that's right. Now, what kind of a word is this? Any idea?
I think it is a noun. Yes.
It's not wrong. It's actually a participle.
Okay.
I'm going to have a column D for grammatical tags, grammatical info. The form is genitive singular. Yeah, let's not use dots. I don't want to hyperlink it. And it's a participle.
Okay.
So let's just do a Greek sentence of this text to start with. And then, see, I'm going to, now in this next one, add two words together. Two. No. There we go.
Once they appear, I'll
Yep. Should be
transliterate
visible
them.
to you shortly.
Wow, strictly speaking, only one letter needed to change its shape.
Yep, indeed. And it gets even.
Oh, and this one
over there.
tops it.
Yep. Alabantos. Pascleia. Para tu patros. Para
Tontos.
tu patros.
Mm.
Curio.
Well,
Basileyon. Basileyon.
well, back to the semicolon.
Megalodoxo. Megalo.
Otros.
Megalodoxo.
Two, two, two.
Tu, comma. Tu de aigupton.
How do I distinguish between Omicron and Omega?
Let's do the same thing. Let's use a colon for the long one.
Okay.
Tu de aigupton. Tu de aigupton.
Oh, I don't see one yet, but how am I going to distinguish Xi from Chi?
Right. Let us. Might need to transliterate. Let's do a KS for Xi.
Okay.
Kataste samenu. Aigupton kataste samenu.
Okay.
Kataste
I-
samenu.
Oh, I'm recognizing some of this already.
Oh, good. Kaita prostus. Kaita
Um, ooh.
prostus teus. Pros.
Look, the word here, toes, looks like it says toys.
Which one?
Uh,
Which word?
in 18. The first word, toes, of
Toys.
18,
Uh-huh.
looks like it says toys, yeah.
A little bit.
Toys.
Eusebus. Antipalon. Uperteru. This is a long sentence.
I see that, yeah. Antipalon.
The lines are very long, and this goes over 5.5 lines before we get to punctuation, other than a comma.
Okay, I'm going to be right back, if that's okay.
That's fine. Keep it.
Oh.
Let's do some more fast-paced Duolingo. Okay, we got hot, dan, comfy, computer, hot dan computer, ich, meinem. Wow. He has your computer. He has. Oh, yeah. Has your computer. And I have mine.
Ich darf dich.
Ich darf dich. I need you. Hat sie someone lieb? It's gonna be dich. Does she like you? There we go.
Siehst du mich?
Sichsti. Are you looking for? Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Let me. Oh, I should have just given you some extra words to work on. Where are we? Okay, let me just chug along there. Antipalon.
Oh, it looks like we're getting close to reflexives here in the Yiddish.
That was it. Teru. Teru. Tuton. Tuton. Beyond. Ton. Anthropon. Ton. Anthropon. I bet I could use W. Epanor to Santos. Epanor to Santos. Kuriyu. Oops. Kuriyu. Tria conta heteridon. Tria conta heteridon. Don is comma. O hephaistos. Hephaistos. Homelas.
Oh, can I make a guess about this line 29?
Sure.
My guess is that it's the vocative form of the Greek deity Hephaestus, which
Well,
is, I think, what, Mercury in Roman?
no, it's not Mercury, I think. Hephaestus
No, that's Hermes.
was equated to
Hephaestus.
Vulcan. It's not
Okay.
vocative in Greek is marked with an omega particle. Oh,
Oh,
but this is ho. And look at the ending would have been different too. Ho o hepaiste for the vocative. Different ending.
interesting.
Okay.
So the only part that I got correct was that it is the deity Hephaestus.
It's all in the inflection, yeah. And that there, yeah, you just have to know what the omicron means as a single word versus the omega. Quite different things.
Oh, this is that word for apple we just saw in the.
No, that one
No,
has
can't they switched out the e's? Yep.
a long E. That one is Italian, isn't it? Una mela in Italian. Although it's feminine there. Melas, where's that? Basileos kataperhelios. Basileos. Yeah, it just goes on and on with the preamble stuff. But that's okay. We're here for the grammar, so it's all great. Basileos and the words, I suppose. Kataper. So let me add a couple details. Let me use a lowercase h for when aspiration is there. Capitals don't let you mark it too conveniently. But in the lower cases, we have these diacritics for that. Ho is the definite article. Masculine singular.
Oh, isn't it to sometimes?
That's neuter.
I see.
Let me add a new thing here in my notepad. In ancient Greek, the definite article was ho, he, to. These three. In Sanskrit, sa, sa, and then dad, I believe. Basileos. Kataper. Ho, helios. Comma. Melas, comma. Helios, comma. Oh, did I add the two? No, I did not. We have line numbers. Teus, teus, eusebus. There it is.
Oh, we had this word before. Kataper.
Yep. Just a few lines above.
Oh.
Megas.
Oh,
Oops,
this is another. This is.
I put the wrong letter. I'm going to correct this one in 30. I wrote lambda instead of gamma. Hephaestos omegas. Yeah, please update.
Oh, the big one.
That's
Probably.
right.
Okay. And this 33 is the god Helios.
So it is
Yes.
Megas Basileus.
Have I figured out what this basileus word is?
We see several endings here. This will be a good one to create a paradigm. Let's use the colon, not the semicolon. Ridon. And that's the genitive
I used
plural
the
ending.
semicolon by mistake.
The omega nu ending is genitive plural always, all genders. I think there's no genitive plural that doesn't end in that. Ton te ano kai ton kato koron.
Can you spell that ending again? The genitive plural?
Omega nu.
Okay.
What's the Greek equivalent? Oh, sorry, the Greek. What is the Paninian equivalent?
Genitive plural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking. Let me
Okay.
draw the chart again in my mind.
Sounds good. Kaiton, katon.
Just a moment. Is it like beyond or something?
Nope, it's not one of the BH ones. It's right below that line where those end. Genitive singular is ness.
Oh, yeah. Singular is on the left-hand side. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Kaiton. No, we're doing plural though. I'm just getting you started on that particular triplet.
Yes.
Katon.
Let's see.
To koron. Oh, wrong one. Koron. Was that you getting a text or me? Ik gunu.
AAM.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's right.
And it just ends with an M because they didn't like final N.
Well, it never
and
was an
then
N.
It's
It was an M
okay.
originally. Greek changed it.
Okay.
Ek gonu. Gonu teon kilopatoron. Teon.
And this is a sentence we do not have in Egyptian. Is that correct?
It seems to not be the very same sentence. Let me check.
That would be nice if it were.
Over there in the demotic. Well, there's the demotic, and then there's also the hieroglyphic. They've all got translations too. So let me just, since we're not gonna, I don't plan to devote too much time to demotic at this stage. More interested in the older stuff. Let me check. You know what? It does look. Yeah, the two lands. There is some parallelism. The gods have different
good.
names.
Yeah,
I think we're on the right track here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it will be cool to have the Greek next to the Egyptian, but it will probably be difficult to input the Egyptian.
Well, I figured this is kind of a trial run to get us started. Let's I want to involve the transliteration too, to the extent we can. Let's do a quick test of what it looks like to input a hieroglyphic in this spreadsheet. What does that do? Wrong place. Uh-oh. Oh, there, I have to click it. Okay. So, here in the next cell. Okay, it's there. There's something. It's incredibly tiny. So in 39A in the spreadsheet, yeah, this'll work, I think. Do you see the little duck?
Okay. I do. It's cut off though. Yeah,
It
I
is.
only see its head.
So what we'll need to do maybe is just resize the cell. There we go. Isn't that nice? What a
Oh,
time.
you've only input the head of the duck then.
Oh, that's all it is. True, yeah. I just kind of
Okay, this glyph is the head of the duck.
I
Oh, that's
typed the
really
code at
cool.
random, yeah. And just got something to try it out. Cool. Looks promising. Ek gonu teon pilopatoron. Teon pilopatoron.
There we go. Let me have a hieroglyphic and a Greek one open at the same time. Greek. This one is okay.
Hon ho he paistos.
Ooh, another thing. Pilopatoron.
Good.
Oh yeah, I see isolated roots of this that I recognize, but I don't always know the all the forms and compounds and stuff.
Would
Like
you?
I recognized a few prefixes and stuff earlier.
Hoi ho he dios. Edoken. Edoken te niken. Edoken.
Oh, that is the wrong kind of colon. The half kind.
Oh, you've got a transliteration of something in 45. It may have jumped into the wrong place. See this cell
Oh,
45B?
yes, I have. They're all
That
better.
oh, that's repeated from 5B. Interesting.
Yeah, I had an error where I guess it scrolled and it put it down there. And
Okay.
so I scrolled up, but I must have left it down here by mistake. I just got rid of it.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Eikonos.
Dios. Oh,
Zoses. Oh.
oh crap. I just deleted one of your things by mistake.
Please don't do that.
It wasn't intentional.
Okay, Edoken. Let me restore it. It's after Edoken. Ten Nikkei, comma. Ten.
Sorry.
It's okay. Nikkei. As long as you don't steal this book from me, I can replace it. Nikkei. Eikonos Zoses.
I wanna colon.
Tu Dios. Comma. Huyo do Helio. Huyo.
Oh, is this line 47? Does that mean Zeus?
No, don't believe so.
Okay, well, it's just a guess. Oh,
Oh no,
wait,
it
does
does. You're
this
right.
one?
It does mean Zeus.
Oh,
Must be in
wow.
Eikonos.
Is this 49 mean son? Like the male child?
Oh, that son. Yes, it does. Huyo do Helio. So the inflection of this Zeus word has altered quite a bit. Oh, no, wait. The Dios, this word in 48, the second word, that's the one that means Zeus. The Zos, it was
Okay.
with a zeta in the nominative only, Zeus, originally, and then it had a delta initial in the other forms. What is this Zos?
Oh wow, we can see it is.
This Zos is the word living. That's what it means.
Okay, this word that's Zeus that has the D in most forms. That's in Latin Deus.
Yeah, they're related. Yeah, not quite the same form, but same root.
Oh, and Deva in Sanskrit.
That's the one. Ptolemaio. Ptolemaio. Here we get to that famous name in a cartouche.
What name?
Ptolemy.
Oh, Ptolemaeus.
Here we go in 51, yeah. And then we get to line 4, still in the same sentence. Big, beautiful sentence. Aion no biu. Aion no biu. Comma. Hu agape menu.
What does this 4 mean?
That's the line number.
Okay.
It's going to make it easier to find my way if I make a mistake or omit something. Agape menu. They didn't use Arabic.
Oh, it looks. Go ahead.
They didn't use Arabic numerals at the time, so there will be no confusion there.
Oh, I did the wrong colon again. This line 52 in Greek looks like it says "ain't nobody."
Hupotu Ptah. We get an Egyptian divine name, I think, in this next line that I'm about to enter. Hupo Tu Ptah, because there's no Greek ending on it. Comma. Etus enatu. Etus enatu. Ep hireos. Ep.
Oh, I have been romanizing phi and theta as ph and th respectively. But at this point, it would have just been aspiration, right? Not frictive.
Well, I'm not sure what year this was written, but sometime around this, the shift started to happen. What year was it? Okay. The inscription was a decree honoring the good deeds of Ptolemy V Epiphanes, who lived 203 to 181 BC. At this time, it was probably more likely an aspirate, yeah. Autu. Autu. Tu. Aetu. Alexandru. 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 Kaiteon soteron.
Oh, this line 57. This is the word we saw, afti, in modern. Afti, aftu.
Yep. Kai teon soteron. Teon soteron.
Oh, line 58 is Alexander, presumably the Great.
Maybe. Kai teon. Kai teon adekon. Kaiteon Euergeton. Euergeton.
Well, not two.
Oh, so much repetition. Euergeton. Kaiteon Pilopatoron. 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 Oh.
Oh, Adelphone or Adelphone should be brothers, I believe.
There it is. Theon Epipanus. Theon. Epipanus. Eucharistou.
A lot of these are just and. Which romanizes exactly the same.
Just remember to have a little book stand next to me that I can use. Hold it open. Kind of save a little time.
Oh, Philopatron, yeah. Oh, we're on line 5. That's the last line.
Not of the Greek, no.
No, of the sentence.
Oh, right. The last full line. It continues on to line 6.
I see.
The last numbered line in this edition is 54, with some restoration.
Well, we don't have to go all the way to 54 tonight.
I suppose not. We don't really have to do any of it. Epipanus Eucharistou. Eucharistou. We're going to get a long one here. Comma. Atloporo. Poro. Berenices. Berenices. Euergetidos.
Oh, it would be cool
Uh-huh.
to go through after I finish transliterating it and write out all of the words that I recognize. Like, oh, I recognize this Greek thing, and maybe even try to construct the paradigm.
Well, we see lots of forms of... What word was it? Son and the Lord, we see many forms. Putas, tes, pilinu. Tes. There we go. Much better. So then, puras, tes, pilinu. Comma.
Oh, this line 73 is Hera, right? Like the daughter of Epimetheus and Pandora.
Hera? Which one?
Yeah.
Pyrrhus?
Line 73.
I don't recognize the name. Could be.
Okay.
Pilinu. Kane foru.
The oh,
Arsinoes.
wonder.
Arsinoes. Okay, so
Oh,
Pila del Poo. Pila del Areya.
have you looked at that? Looked at this particular text before?
Oh, not in any depth. Now, glanced through it when I first got this book years ago.
Okay.
De
Oh, this is where
Diogenes.
it looks like our city of Philadelphia in Pennsylvania is named after this Greek place. I'm assuming it's a place. It could be a person. Who knows?
Could be an adjective. Do you know the meaning of the place name? It's
No.
the city of brotherly love.
Oh, I thought that was just their tagline.
No, that's what it means.
Oh, of course.
Hiereia.
Phil Adelpho. I probably could have pieced that together long enough.
Now that's what we're here to do, is make those connections.
Oh, Diogenes. This one.
Diogenes. Dios was the genitive of Zeus. Born of Zeus.
Okay. Are you familiar with the philosopher Diogenes?
He's the one who lived in a barrel, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Hiereias. Arsinoes. Arsinoes. So it's kind of hard to tell what's a proper name and what's a descriptive adjective, like brother-loving. Pilopatoros. But compare Pila del Pu with Pilopatoros, which is coming up, and we've seen before. Arsinoes. Yeah, we can construct not too shabby paradigms here for some of these forms. Pilopatoros. Pilopatoros. Eirenes. Eirenes. Line 6, we're getting there. Tes Ptolemaiou. Tes to.
Oh, I just accidentally used an H for Ada.
Actually, that's not bad. It'd be a good thing to do. Well, it's not, though. Ptolemaiou, not
Because
here.
H is not a vowel, so that would be confusing.
Ptolemaiou. Menos. Xandiku. Tetradi. Aigution.
Oh, wow. Does this one mean line 86? Does that mean 4?
T. Oh, 1 second. 86. Well, it does look like that. You're missing a vowel. There you go. Something 4-ish. And some other suffix. Aigution. Ae. I don't recognize this. Mekheir. This must be transliteration of something Egyptian. This next one's coming up. Mekheir. Octo kaidekatei. Kai decate. Okay, we're almost there. Decatei. Kate, comma, and now I'm getting to the last word of this sequence.
Oh,
Pse,
so,
pisma. Pse, pisma.
oh, I see the ashta here at the front.
Good. Okay, let's look over. Oh my god. Whew. It's good and long.
Wow, okay. So for line 1, I see this baseleu word, which means something to do with church, I'm guessing. I don't know.
King.
Line 3, king. Okay. The king. So is like the form. Kai is and. I'm guessing something to do maybe with speaking or possibly parabolas.
Which word are you talking about?
Line 5, paralabontos.
No. Lub. That root means taking.
To take around. Para is like
Something.
around.
Yeah.
Okay. The king around something, the father. Julio. I don't know. Julio.
The Lord.
Okay, the Lord. Megalodoxu. Something mega is big, and then doxo is like beliefs, I think.
Let's keep going. Yeah. Doxe could be glory. Doxology.
Okay.
Wow, we're already an hour in.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Line 14 is Egypt.
Yep.
I think it's
What
down.
case?
Okay, I was going through doing the lexical thing. Should we do the
Well, let's
grammar
think.
thing instead?
As we go. Maybe yeah. Let's do a bit of grammatical stuff. We'll see. There's only 4 cases, and we'll see lots of repetition. So when you have os
Okay.
after a consonant stem, that's a genitive singular. Now, after the vowel
Okay, let's
stem, or the
write them.
so-called somatic, this neu in line 3 is also genitive singular, but not a participle.
I'm gonna put them here.
But what?
I'm gonna put them here.
But what's them?
So my guess is the verb forms that I find that are different from one another, and then I'll figure out what case they are in a minute.
So, hang on though. What is going on in line? Oh, you're just assembling a paradigm. Okay. Let me add a
Yes, sure. Actually, I put it.
Just be careful not to delete as you go. Basileyan. Okay, paralabontos. So MT for the participle. And then OS for the genitive singular ending.
I'm putting all the forms of this king word. You said it's king?
Yep. Excuse me. Para tu patros. Kuriu ginseng. Basileon. What was this ending again?
Which one?
Line 10.
Line
Omega
10.
nu.
Omega nu. Oh, I don't see. Oh, it should be, what is it? Genitive plural.
That's what it is.
Okay. Oh, if you're just labeling what form is in each line, that's more efficient than me gathering all the forms of
Well,
Basileu.
we're gonna see lots of repetition, but it's to help you piece it together. Aiguptan. Kataste samenu. This is a middle voice participle. like phenomenon. You see this men here in line 15? Kataste samenu.
Menu. Middle voice. Okay.
Kai ta prostus teus is accusative plural. Thematic. Eusebus, ditto. Antipalon is an ending, which is only one. Well, actually, so there can't just be one thing. There is more than one omega nu ending one. Huperteru tu tondion. This one, however, line 24, can only be one thing. It's got the ton with it. Ton anthropon.
The men.
Of
Or
the men.
humans in general.
Yeah, of the people, that's right. Ep anor. Ep an is a double positional prefix. Orthosantos.
Yeah, my minor was anthropology, so that's how I know this word.
Kathaper. Ho he
Yeah.
paistos. Omegas. The Great.
Oh, it sounds like the name of the letter.
A little bit.
Omega.
Oh, Helios. Now in line 33, what case and number do you see there?
Let's see, we have an S on there, which makes me think it's some sort of plural, first of all.
But look at ho.
Oh, you told me that was singular masculine.
Nominative singular masculine.
Okay. Oh, this is just the su ending, of course.
Yep.
See, it makes a lot of sense if you know your Sanskrit.
Ek gonu. Theon pilopatoron. So here's another word to pay attention to, a side by side with the Philadelphia word. This one in line 39. Dokimasen. Oi. Ho Helios. Edoken. Den Niken. What would your guess be about case here? Line 45. Den Niken.
Line 45. Ten Nikan.
Niken, I suppose.
I don't know. Acute. Oh, wait.
Accusative singular feminine. Oh, you said wait.
Singular. Okay. And accusative.
Yep.
Or trust. Maybe. Alternative. Wait.
Here
We
we
were
have it.
looking at 45. No, accusative singular feminine. That's what I said. Yep.
Yeah. Now we have a compound in 52, and both of the components have English derivatives.
Ionobio.
Yep.
Hmm.
Ionobio. The second one begins with beta. The O is the combining bit in the middle. Bit of glue there in between. So what might ion be? How would that come to English?
Eon.
Exactly. And how about bio? That stem, the second one.
Bio. Oh, I don't know. What ending does it have in English?
Looking. Oh, well, it's not really a single word in English. It's a component of many compounds, so no ending. You can combine it with logi.
Bio.
There you go. So living either forever or for eons, for a long time. Long-lived. Long-lived? How do we say that word?
Long-lived.
Yeah. Agape menu. This is a middle voice participle here too. Genitive singular. Participle.
Menu
If I write
middle voice.
M-E-D, the men part is the middle participle. M-E-D is my for
Okay.
middle voice. So phenomenon has it. Painomenon, that which appears.
Oh, cool. Oh, I think this is in that Greek song that I should have sent that to you. I forgot.
Agape is the root here in 53, love. So agape menu is of the beloved. Hupotu pta, of the beloved of Ptah, I believe. Etus and Atu. These are Egyptian names, I think. And then we have a nice look at 56. What's kind of cool is the epsilon phi, that reflects epi. But since this word for priest, hiereos, starts with an H, which is otherwise unwritten, that aspirates the P to a phi. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So I'm going to add brackets around the H. The H is in this case represented because it was preceded by a voiceless stop. So we get an aspirate letter there. It's showing the H, which has no letter of its own in the Greek alphabet. Alexandru is, of course, also genitive. Theon, genitive plural. Theon adelpon. This could be two genitives. Kai theon euergeton. Kai theon pilopatoron. Let's look at this compound in 66. What are the components?
66. Philopatoro. Right? So, Theon first is God.
Sure. But the compound word?
Philo is it's one of the love words. There's like four, right? There's the agape, there's this philo one, there's a few different ones.
Yep.
And then you have patoro. Oh no, is this the father word?
Father, yeah. Pater.
Pater.
Patloporu, this is the root of carry here. Berenices euergetititos. This is a phrase. Purras tes pilinu. This is genitive singular feminine. The tes tells me. Kane poru arsinu. Wrong vowel here in 76. Give that another try, assuming I got it right. Line 5 of the tablet. Arsino. Yeah, it's not an upsilon. The penultimate letter. Arsino is correct.
But do I need to change?
Yes, there's an error in 76.
76. Let's see. Oh wow, I don't know how I made that mistake. Oh, uppercase. They hadn't invented lowercase yet. What am I doing?
Okay, and then Arsino es pila de pu. Genitive singular. Arias, ditto. Ten diogenus. Hireyas.
Okay.
There's a mistake in 79 as well.
Uh-oh.
Arias.
Oh, sure enough. Oh, I shared in the chat of the Twitch stream the song that I know in ancient Greek. It is the oldest song that they have like both the lyrics and the music in its entirety.
Cool.
Too.
Let's hear a bit.
It's called the. Yeah. Is it playing?
Yeah, I guess you just can't hear. I was playing it. Oh, I wish I had lyrics, but so. Can you find the error in 79?
79. Yeah, I fixed it.
Oh, okay. You just have to move out of the cell because it doesn't show up for me otherwise. There it is. Okay, mistake in 83. A row is not a pie. And also in 84 there's a mistake. Menos xandiku tetradi.
No, I didn't mix up row and pie.
In 83 it looks like you did.
Maybe you changed. Oh, 83. Oh, because they look alike.
There's also
right. The row looks
yes,
like
this is known.
row
There's also an intrusive letter.
Oh yes, that should not be there.
No patoros. And then the following line, there's an error. Ptolemayu.
84. Wow, I did the same error I made before. Case versus 10.
And for the chi, shall we keep it KH in 88?
Okay, that would make it more consistent, right, with the other aspirated stops.
Yes, it sure would. And then in 89, take a look at that again.
Oh, wow.
Se pisma. Se pisma is nominative singular, nom accusative, singular neuter. There we go. That's more like it. So just glancing through the lines that I did provide a tag for, you can see they're almost all genitives. It's not going to be a terribly engaging sentence. Any more notes before I read through the translation?
Let's see.
Or anything you'd like?
Yes. 1 second.
Okay.
Did it work? Yes, it did. Lyricstranslate.com. Here we are. Here are the original Greek lyrics of that song that I just shared.
Oh, you lunk it? Put it in the link? Oh, very nice. Hoson zeis painume den holos. Su lupu pros oligon estito zein totelos. O chronos. That looks like a mistake there. Apaitei.
Why? What's wrong?
Looks like it has a grave accent on an. Oh, maybe it's a rough breathing. It's just really small.
Totelos,
I'm afraid I can't.
Yeah, must be a rough breathing.
Okay. Oh boy, what a mess. I don't want to look at that screen anymore.
I don't know all of the accent marks, so.
There's not that many. Let us, at the ancient Greek, oops, no, precisely not that one.
Do you know the meaning of this song?
No, I can't get it from just glancing at the lyrics there. Let me see. Now I can't.
You got the pronunciation right.
I'm having trouble with my... There we go. I'll paste it in the notes so I can actually look at it. Totelos is the end. Okay, it is a rough breathing. Chronos is time. Su is noun singular you. Since it's prime. Then holos. Su. Lupo. Pros oligon. Esti to zein. Telos. I'm trying to survive there. I don't know the verb either. Let's not go too far into that. Let's try to focus on one thing today. So, is there anything else you want to? Anything else you want to look at here before we hear the translation of what we've prepared the way for?
Let's see. We got our cases. I recognize many pieces of this. Oh, in line 69, is this epipanos? Is that related to our word epiphany?
Sure, seems to be.
Okay. Theon, obviously God. Alexandro, for God. Ptolemy, love, good. Oh, this ptah here. Ptah, 54. That's the one that's in the word Egypt, right? That particular god.
Oh, was it?
Ptah.
Okay, yeah.
Line 49, I know the sun because it's used in the first acronym, which is the name of Jesus. Then you know the acronym for the fish,
Do you
right?
mean that's not the name of Jesus, though?
Yeah, it's the name and the title. It's like Jesus Christ, Son of God, and it spells fish in Greek.
I
Ichthys.
see. Okay.
Is it Jesus Christ? And then the Y in Ichthys is spelled with this word Uyo, son of, and then the theta before that is God, so son of God.
Teu huios soter. We have the soter word here as well, Savior. So, shall we hear it?
Yes.
In the reign of the young God, bracketed, who hath received the sovereignty from his Father, the Lord of crowns, who is exceedingly glorious, who hath established Egypt firmly. So this is the lines are numbered here. That's most of one. And then we have the words who holdeth. So let's look over line 1 again down to our 18.
Mm-hmm.
In the reign of the young God. This neos, which is related to our word new, also means young. Basilewontos, that's genitive of the participle, of the ruling one, of the young God. In the reign of the young God, who hath received the sovereignty. This paralabontos is the one who has received, of the one who's received, of the taker. Ten basilean, of the sovereignty, not of there, just the sovereignty. So even though it's a participle, it still takes an accusative object. From his father. So what would that phrase be in the original here?
What? Parato patros?
Yeah. The Omicron upsilon is commonly just read as U, as in the later Greek style.
Ooh.
From his father, the Lord of crowns. Lord of crowns, who is exceedingly glorious. Okay, that's what's up. This Basileia, I guess, with an... So after the L in this word for king, if it has an epsilon iota, then it's the word for crown. That's a kingly thing. So, in the little paradigm here, these are separate words. Separate, yeah. The top one is a participle from a verb, and the other ones are part of the crown word.
Okay.
So, it's the Lord of Crowns.
Okay, I have a question about this first sentence. Line 4.
This is all
I
one
know
sentence.
that word as meaning and.
Huh?
But really it is In this case, does it mean who or something?
No, it's and.
It just means and. So it's the new king and received the crown from the father.
It appears so, yeah. Does seem a
So
little.
that's strange.
He is young. The one, it could be, we could say it's in the reign of the one who is young and who received the crown.
Oh, yes. And then the pronoun one is not needed, so that's deleted. Got it.
So, moving on from the exceedingly glorious, that's the megalodoxu, all genitive, because it's in the reign of this person. The next clause, who hath established Egypt firmly? That's tu ten Aigupton kataste samenu. So it's
Okay.
also a genitive singular of a participle. PDC.
So to establish firmly is kata te sameno.
Well, it's not the infinitive. This is a participle of the one who
Okay.
established it firmly.
Okay.
Yeah, and the object is Egypt in the accusative.
So established firmly means kata te sameno menu.
Sort of the one who, because it's genitive.
Oh, I thought the of the one who was in the toe and ten. I guess not.
It is. It's in the toe. The tain does not go. The tain is not genitive. Tain goes with Aigupton.
Okay.
Those are accusative, and so what they like to do with the articles was bracket. You have this sandwich construction. Tu and kataste samenu. Those go together.
Okay.
So it's the Egypt establisher.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yes.
Okay. And then who holdeth in reverence the gods. It should be, I'm turning a page. Who holdeth in reverence the gods. That is kai ta prostus theus eu sebus. Eu, do you recognize the prefix in 19?
Yes. Good.
Good. Antipalon huper teru. Who hath gained the mastery over his enemies. You'll recognize anti. And
Yes.
huper is hyper.
Oh, it should have an H, but
Yes.
it's not shown.
There's no letter for it.
Right.
Who hath mastery of his enemies, who hath made the life of man to follow its normal course. So this tu again is bracketing a genitive ending with a participle.
Okay. The,
Uh-huh.
and then we have the life.
Hey, what?
Line
Let's
23, line 24 of
yes.
the men.
I want to interrupt
Line
and
25.
hang on.
Oh, sorry.
I want to interrupt and I want
Alright.
us to go back to the top line and do a little. Can you do a little bit of glossing? Just a few simple words here and there. We don't have to get everything. The Kai will know, but I want us to be able to look at this next time and sort of reconstruct what everything was. So the Basilewantos, no, not the king. This is in the reign, not
Oh,
in his kingdom.
Okay.
In the reign, not young, but let's say because it's genitive, let's say of the young. And Budge has given us. As soon as you go out of that cell, I can, yeah. You got an extra T
Why
there.
does it have a T?
Of the young, and he supplies God. That's going to be helpful.
Okay.
That kind of thing. So it's of the young God and. Where are you? God, who hath received the sovereignty from his father was the next one.
Interesting, the verbs are in early modern English.
Yeah. Why not? The sovereignty from his father. Ten Masileyan. That's right. That's right, the his is tu, that's right. From his father, the Lord of Crowns. Who is exceedingly glorious, that's a single word. We can just say exceedingly glorious. We don't have to get the who is.
Exceedingly is not that much shorter than extremely.
Oh,
you meant take out the who is.
That's fine. Who is exceedingly glorious. I'm going to tell it to wrap text when we exceed. Format. Text wrapping. There we go. We'll see it.
What does that mean?
When you exceed the length of the cell, it'll start a new line instead of just becoming invisible or overwriting the following cell.
Okay.
Yeah. Then, tu ten Aigupton kataste samenu is who hath established Egypt firmly. And the firmly is, that meaning is shown by the prefix kata.
Okay, not sure how to.
Right.
Tu
is of
and
the, and the tain article we would not translate. We don't say the Egypt. Kaita prostus teus eusebus antipalon huper teru is the next phrase.
And something.
Kaita. Who holdeth in reverence the gods? The eusebus is to hold in reverence. Sebastian comes from this root, to honor.
Oh no. Eusebus.
Yeah.
Hold in reverence.
Yeah. Let's say.
That's a nice name, Sebastian.
I'm going to say holding to make it participial. Deus the gods. Who hath gained mastery? The pros is toward, as in prosthetic.
Oh.
Pros tus teus is a prepositional phrase. Yeah, it doesn't quite work in English.
What is the meaning towards in the word prosthetic?
It is constructed toward.
I see.
Toward a part of the body.
What's the thetic?
It's thesis, to do, to make.
Oh, cool.
Okay, let's continue with the next phrase. That's having gained.
Antipalon would be the enemies.
Yeah.
Again, right?
That's right.
Oh, the anti-pals.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, mastery over his enemies. Yeah, having mastered or something. Superior would work.
Superior.
Right. This ter suffix we saw in Panini, it's tarap is the grammarian's name for it. Tarap tamapahu. Okay, tu ton bionton anthropon ep anorthosantos means who has made the life of man to follow its normal course. So you recognize the life of humans, sort of, yeah, of whom life, good, of the humans. He's archaizing with his English. He says the life of man, but let's be more accurate, right? Making to follow its course, something like that.
Making what?
Making to follow its normal course is how he says.
Okay.
There's an error, a transliteration error in 27. Let's fix that first.
27. See if I can find it myself.
And there you see the text wrapping in that last cell. The words normal course showing up below the first line.
I figured it out. I'm missing tau.
Yes.
Or I guess the T.
The tau to T. That's the one. Kuriu triaconta eteridon. Tria.
Oh.
Triaconta eteridon.
Oh.
Eteridon.
It's not letting me type.
Uh-oh, that's a bummer. Try reloading.
There we go.
Alright. Triaconta.
There
That's
we
right.
go. Sorry.
And
this word is Lord again.
Uh-huh. So, the next phrase in the translation, Lord of the 30-year festivals.
Oh, wow.
This was celebrated by the king every
30.
30 years. Huh.
Oh, and this making to follow its normal course. I see ortho in there.
Yes, that's right.
That's not how you write 30. Come on. 30. There we go.
Let me add some more info for that word. It's an active aorist participle. Okay, 30-year festivals. Good. Like Hephaestus the Great. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know this word aorist. It reminds me of like the aorta, in the valve in the heart.
I think it's
But I
cognate.
don't know
It's a name of a Greek tense.
And that is the extent that I know about it.
Yep, that's all
The
we need to
tense,
know for you.
okay, I would have guessed it was.
No,
I
it's
would have
side by
guessed it
side
was
with the
the
present,
past tense.
imperfect, the perfect, and all those.
Okay.
Kataper is like. Like Hephaestus the Great, a king like Helios.
Katharer, like.
Kataper.
Katape. Oh, then that's another. No, that's a P. That's right. I was just reading as a row erroneously. Okay.
Erroneous.
Katape.
Like
Uh,
Hephaestus the Great.
that's. How do you spell it? I
It's
think it's a.
usually either, Phae transliterates the IE diphthong. Hephaestus the Great. Same use of the article like we do in English. A king like Helios. Theos. This one is kind of an odd looking genitive. Like Helios. Great
like
king.
the Helios.
Exactly. The names, like the Donald, names in Greek were given a definite article. In like classical Greek, not in Homer. A king like Helios, great king of the upper country and of the lower country. This might be of interest.
Oh. The upper country.
Yes.
So tone must mean country.
No, it is an article in genitive plural. The word for country is there. It just follows. Ton te ano kai ton kato koron. Let's not write a X for kai. Let's be more consistent there. In 37.
Koron.
Koron. There we go.
Okay. So, ton te ano means in the lower country?
Of the upper. Wait. Yeah.
Wait.
King. His rendering is great king of the upper country and of the lower country. And here you might have to recall what you would have learned in chemistry class.
Cation and an anion.
Exactly. Ana is the basic word up, and ano, not sure what.
Then where is my word for country?
37.
Oh, there it is.
It's plural because it's upper country, upper and lower countries. They're combined.
Okay, of the upper and the lower country.
That's right. Country to follow. That's right. Countries, actually. Let's make it plural.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now here we'll get a name. Let me read his phrasing of it. Offspring of the gods Philopatores. Philopatores, I don't know. Offspring of the gods. Philopatores, he's got a note in Egyptian, Necher something. Yeah, gives the Egyptian word for it. Ek Gonu. So Ek, do you recognize?
That means one in modern Hindi.
It does. That's a coincidence. No connection. Ek is out.
Okay. Out. Okay. Oh, X in Latin.
And Gonu, we have the word gonad from that root. Offspring of the gods. Philopatores.
Okay. Is that the name of the god, Philopatores?
He's treating it that way, yeah.
Okay.
So, next phrase, whom Hephaestus hath chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, that's the one. That's accusative. And that is hon. That's a relative pronoun with an initial H.
Chosen.
Hephaestus, the Hephaestus, exactly, hath chosen. This is third singular, active, indicative, aorist. Okay, and then
and what is the OE at the front? Oi, how do you say it?
hoi. That's a diphthong with a long O.
Hoi, ho, helios. So what's the hoi at the front?
Oh, that's a relative
What
pronoun,
does that
dative
mean?
singular.
Okay. Whom the helios Edoken.
Yeah, to whom, we could say. To whom Helios hath given victory.
To whom?
To whom, dative.
Or to whom or for whom? That's our dative word.
To, yeah, unto whom.
So
It depends on the language what all functions it has. For Greek, with only 4
this
cases,
is
yeah. To whom Helios Edoken hath given. And Nike, do you recognize this one?
only the shoe manufacturer
Exactly.
here named after some
Goddess of victory.
Greek
It means
deity.
victory.
Okay.
Given the victory, good.
The victory.
Eikonos zooses tu dios huiou.
Oh, Zo for living.
That's
I figured
right.
it out now. Okay.
Got it. The living image of Zeus, the son of Helios, Ra.
Right. What's Aikonos?
Icon, image.
Okay.
Of Zeus,
Of Zeus,
the son of Helios.
the son. Oh,
So this tu with the initial tau is genitive of ho. In the nominative, it has an H initial. In other cases, it's a T. Ptolemy.
okay. Ptolemy.
And these are all genitive
No,
because it's in his reign. In the reign of da 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 da.
I spelled it wrong, probably. That looks wrong.
Ptolemy. Might be good to capitalize proper names because we'll see things as words and also as names.
The deities, capital T. They are typically written like that. People love their capitals.
And this one, 38, it's the gods, plural. Okay.
38.
Yeah, 39. Ayo no tu egape menu. The ever living rather. Ever living. Okay, and then he ends a sentence after pata, even though there was no mark, it seems.
Okay.
There was a comma. Ta.
Oh, under the ta, right?
Yes.
The opposite of hyper here.
Used as like a by phrase. Beloved of
Okay.
pata. And let's capitalize.
Working on it.
Alright, I got it.
Oh, beloved. We shouldn't have this makes her silly English.
And then if you could move out of that cell, that's where that's where Budge puts his period. He ends the sentence there. Then it's in the 9th year. Ethos is the year. Ethos, genitive. I think genitive.
In the 9th year.
Yeah.
Is this right?
That's right. When
Okay.
Aetos, the son of Aetos, was priest of Alexander. Oh, wait, I may have made a mistake in 57. Yeah, I did. It's not Autu, but Aetu. This is a proper name. So, can you fix the transliteration? There.
Let's see.
Aetu to Aetu.
Oh, in both. Okay.
Let me just read a little bit ahead. It gets a little mind bending. In the 9th year, when Aetos, the son of Aetos, was priest of Alexander, and of the gods, plural, Soteres, and of the gods Adelphoi, and of the gods Euergetes, and of the gods Philopatores, and the god Epiphanes Eucharistos, semicolon. We got the lot. Yeah, it's all coordinated. Let's
I
capitalize.
used a little Celtic in my
Indeed.
English, my gloss there.
Let's put in of. I'll do it. Was priest. That's the word hieros. So hieroglyphic is from this hiereos, priest.
Okay. Priest.
When he was priest of Alexander and of the gods Soteres. And of the gods Adelphoi. And these are renderings of Egyptian words.
That doesn't say that. Hang on. Is it one person, Soteres, or
No,
multiple?
plural. Gods, plural. Genitive plural. I got it.
Okay.
It's not the lower.
And the lower. I don't know how that got it.
And
I probably just
because
saw I typed that.
it looks above to see if it can suggest a repetition. And of the gods, plural, Adelphoi.
No relation to the word for brothers here?
It is. It's the same word. It must just be part of this divine designation of Egyptian. And of the gods, Euergetes. Now, okay. Euergetes. And of the gods, Philopatores.
Oh, I have a joke for you. Unless I've already told this. You know the one about the Greek philosopher who goes to the tailor?
Don't
Did I
think
tell
so.
you this one before? So, a Greek playwright goes to the tailor and he hands him his pants and he says, "Hey, I need you to fix these." And the tailor grabs his pants, holds them up, and says, Euripides?
I believe he was a playwright rather than a philosopher, but a good one.
I said playwright.
Oh, okay. Theon. So the next line, we're getting into 5. And it continues the list, and of the god Epiphanes Eucharistus. That's interesting that it's Theon plural, though. Is that a mistake? No, that's what mine says. Kai Theon. Epipanous Eucharistou is singular, though. Okay, so that's the god Epiphanes Eucharistus. And then he puts a semicolon.
Oh, that means question mark, remember?
Well, this is English.
Oh, I don't know
Before the name Pyrrha, which is coming up. Uh-huh. The gods. So this one, can you move out of the cell when you're
that. Is
done?
this two different gods, Epiphanes and Eucharisto?
Let's see. Good question. For Epiphanes, he has a note in Egyptian, Peneter Necher Peri, i.e., the god who cometh forth. And for Eucharistos, the note is the hieroglyphic version has no equivalent for this title. It is a translation from the Demotic words. I think it's a single person. I think these nouns are in apposition. Eucharistos. OS for the ending there. Eucharistos. And then after this, there is our semicolon. And then we get a new clause here. So let me just read ahead. It's not the same order. Pyrrha, daughter of Philinos, being the Athlophorus of Berenike Euergetes, and Areia, daughter of Diogenes, the Canephoros of Arsinoe Philadelphos, and so on. More list. So we don't really have to translate much. Pyrrhus is the head, though. This is the main name. What did she do? The daughter of such and such, being priestess of Arsinoe Pilopator. Pilopator. Here we go. Hiereias in 80. That's the priestess word.
Okay.
I think.
Do we have
Ptolemy.
Do we have any things of this Hieraias in English?
Hieroglyphics.
Oh, and then hierarchy and all those.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Priestess.
Is it supposed to have a rough breathing on it then?
It's supposed to have what?
Like the little
rough.
mark
Yeah,
that
rough
adds
breathing.
an H.
That's right.
Rough
Good.
breathing.
That's right. Yeah. Exactly. Hieros. Very good. The rest is all names and titles. Let's skip ahead here. Daughter of Ptolemy. Irenes. Let's see. Daughter of Ptolemy, being priestess of Arsinoe Pilopator. Pilopator. Irenes. That's part of a title, I think.
Oh, is air also related to this root?
Air? What air?
Like the heir to this H-E-I-R?
No, I don't believe so.
The heir to the throne.
The Latin word heres. I mean, I suppose it could be from Greek, but I don't believe so. This Theis Ptolemaiou, who is, I think the daughter part is understood, daughter of Ptolemy. Irene, there it is. Oh, wait. This Irene may be a separate person parallel with, what was her name? Purra. And Irene. Why is it in this case? The daughter of Ptolemy, being priestess of Arsinoe Pilopator. Then we get a new phrase. Oh, you know what? Let me do an underline here. So under 69, I'm going to put a line that's ending one clause. And then let's, here after the first line of 6, there's another underline. This part means the 4th day of the month Xandikos, which is an Egyptian name, month name. Macedonian month of April. This note says the Macedonian month of April, so I don't know what's special about the Macedonian one. But menos, of the month, and then tetradi, 4th day.
Oh, okay. 4th day is of the month.
Exactly.
Xandiko.
Xandikos.
And Xandiko is April?
Well, Macedonian. Not moon, but month.
That was just a typo.
Indeed. I'm going to put an X here in the name spelling.
Okay. Hey, I have to step away for just another moment.
Well,
I'll be right back.
We're almost close. We're almost at the end here, and
Okay.
Yeah, let's wrap it
I'll
here
wait.
for today and continue tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Or should we finish these few cells here?
For Egypt, Meker.
What he says is 4th day of the month Xandikos, which corresponds to the 18th day of the Egyptian month of Mekher. That's what it is. Pse Pisma. The second month of the season Pert. And I think that's... Oh, that's
the
it.
18th day. No.
Deka is 10 there in the middle. Octo, Kai, and Deka.
So just 18th day.
Gatos.
This is another month.
Yes. This corresponds to the 18th day of the Egyptian month of Mekher, the second month of the season Pert, which he provides in its hieroglyphic spelling. What day of the month?
What is this hieroglyphic spelling?
I can hold it up to the camera. I don't know how to read it. What would you like? What would you like to know?
Oh. If you could just describe them, oh, this is a bird. This is a...
No birds. It's got an eye-looking thing with 2 lines below. Then the house shape with the mouth for what consonant? R? Yeah, R. And then a T, and then the sun symbol. Let me just...
Okay. The sun symbol is probably a determinative. The R, I'm guessing, is double spelling at the end of pur for the house.
If you look on the where the camera is, that's the hieroglyph. Pert. That's right. It's spelled out phonetically, yeah. But I don't know what that is in the Greek here. Where does it say pert? Maybe that's this pse pisma or something. Alright, so shall we end it here for today? Continue.
Yeah, looks good. Okay. Okay.
So for the Greek,
yeah, I wonder what the I is. I see it. Yep.
Okay, good.
I don't know what the I is about. That's interesting.
Could be the sun looking down or something. And then it gets more of a... Yeah, that's the end of a section, and it gets to be more sentential looking. It says, the high priest...
Okay, sounds good.
For the commemorative festival. Alright, so let's continue maybe tomorrow or whenever we feel like it.
Okay.
I will sign off. Have a good evening.
It would be cool, I think, next time if we do the Egyptian of the same text.
I agree completely. Let's strive to do that. Okay. See you then.
Well, have a good night.
You too.
Everybody.
Bye-bye.